Bed Bath & Beyond is the latest big box retailer to now declare bankruptcy. Now locations across the nation are starting the process of liquidating their inventory. Western Mass News reporter Glenn Kittle getting answers on the downfall of retail store locations across the nation.
Attention all shoppers, Bed Bath & Beyond is going out of business as they filed for bankruptcy on Sunday night. However, they're not the only big box retailer that's been closing up store locations across the nation. The Bed Bath & Beyond in Hadley started their liquidation process months ago. On Monday, Bill Tennell was shopping at this location for the first and last time.
I had like a sandwich board sign riding around that said, bankruptcy sale, 80–90% off. I thought, oh great, I'll go over and get some washcloths.
Tennell quickly realized after entering the store the shelves were empty. His only option, buy the shelves.
Yeah, the store's, completely empty except for all the fixtures. And the guy who's doing the liquidation said somebody came yesterday, probably another store owner, I'm not sure, but somebody came and bought out the whole, store, so there's no merchandise left.
Western Mass News is getting answers on this retail recession with American International College economics professor John Rogers. He tells us the rise of online shopping paired with the 2008 recession and the COVID-19 pandemic has kept physical store locations nationwide in turmoil. However, some stores have been taking advantage of their competitors' failure.
There's a big demand for other retailers to move into those spaces because there just hasn't been a lot of retail construction over this past decade. So there's actually a shortage of retail space, which is kind of ironic.
Rogers says despite the headlines, in-person shopping has seen a bounce back, with 2023 producing the most store openings since 2016.
The whole area is going through a transformation, and you see some chains like the dollar stores are expanding everywhere. You have chains like TJ Maxx, Burlington that are snapping up those Bed Bath & Beyond locations.
Bed Bath & Beyond isn't the only chain closing locations. Successful stores like Walmart and Target have also announced some closings across the nation. Rogers predicts there are still more shutdowns to come.
I think it's like a lot of companies are really taking a look at the recession that's coming along, the inflation, the tightening in consumer spending. Consumers' budgets are stressed. So that just means they have to pay more attention to their margins and their bottom line.
Reporting for Western Mass News, I'm Glenn Kittle.